If you are a complete beginner in the gym and you are looking to grow your glutes, then this video is for you. I'm going to give you my top tips on what I would do for a complete beginner in the gym, coming from a glute growth specialist, personal trainer, and online coach. Before we even think about what you're going to do in the gym, the first thing I want you to work on is being in a calorie maintenance. Not a calorie deficit, not a calorie surplus, a calorie maintenance. If you are a complete beginner in the gym, body recomping is at the highest level for you. You are most likely, out of any other trainers or any other person, to lose fat and gain muscle. So don't focus on a deficit, don't focus on a surplus, calorie maintenance. I've spoken about this on my page to tell you how you can do this. If you have never, ever trained before, I would do full body workouts. 3 full body workouts for 2 weeks to get your body used to pushing yourself with weights. If you go straight in off the back and do a lower and upper body split, chances are you're not going to be able to walk for like 3 to 5 days, and then you are just going to digress your progress. Get yourself used to doing any sort of movement, because as much as we all want a big bunda, you also need to be training your upper body. Don't make the same mistake I did 6 years ago. Once you have done that for 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, and you're comfortable, then I would progress onto a lower and upper body split. Not quads and glutes and push and pull and stuff like that, just lower and upper body. I train lower and upper body. I don't have a push-pull leg split. I don't have anything like that. I just train lower and upper body, and it works extremely well for me. Once you go into your lower and upper body split, do it 4 times a week. So you're hitting upper twice and lower twice as well. If you go straight off the back with training your glutes 3 times a week and you are a beginner, although yes, it is optimal to train your glutes 3 times a week, you are going to burn yourself out very quickly. Your muscles probably won't be able to recover as quickly, and you are just going to dry yourself out. Now, when you move on to your lower and upper body split, you should be doing around anywhere between 5 to 7 exercises. And you're probably thinking, Chanel, I always hear you say you need to do 4 exercises. Yes, you need to make sure in your lower body days you are incorporating the squat/lunge variation, the hinge variation, the thrust/bridge variation, and the abduction variation. But the reason why you want to add maybe 1 or 2 exercises more is because, unfortunately, when you are a beginner, you really don't understand the level of intensity that you need to be pushing with yourself. And I mean that in no disrespect. I still don't push myself to full intensity sometimes unless I'm with someone else. Having an extra 1 or 2 exercises in your program on your leg day is going to allow you to push yourself, because if you just have 4 exercises, you might not be hitting the level of intensity that you need to get the glute growth that you want. Intensity is important for everything. You've probably also heard me talk on here about strength, hypertrophy, and endurance for when you are training, and that is very important. But if you are a beginner, it's not. It's not that it's not important, but you mostly need to be working on your form over anything before you start looking at lifting extremely heavy weights, because that is how you will injure yourself. So I would recommend to stay between the 12 plus rep range to make sure that you are still pushing yourself and you are slowly, gradually increasing your weight. Once you feel more confident with your lifts and you can feel it and it's doing the right things, then you can start to look at strength, hypertrophy, and endurance training. Rest days. Do not forget, with your rest days, you want to be having 1 to 2 rest days between your leg days. Okay, so if you had legs on Monday, you don't want to train them until Wednesday or Thursday. Barbell squats, barbell hip thrusts, barbell lunges, anything really heavy, don't do that as a beginner. Genuinely, you will probably hurt yourself unless you are with someone that is watching you do it. Even then, as a coach, when I PT my ladies who are complete beginners, I don't bloody put them straight onto a barbell squat. That is an advanced movement. Start off with body weight, start off with dumbbells. If you are going slow and you are doing a body weight exercise and you are a beginner, you are still putting your muscles under tension. Don't try to run before you can walk. This is a slow process. It's not something that you can just go straight off the back, walk into a gym and start barbell squatting. Chances are you are going to hurt yourself. And of course, another thing with nutrition is have a high protein diet. be in your calorie maintenance and have a high protein diet. You want to look for around 1.1 grams of protein for every kilogram of body weight you are. Then you can slowly build up that protein intake. You don't want to go straight off the bat going straight in with like 2 grams per kilogram of body weight, because digestion is going to be an issue, my lovely. These are my top tips for gym. Oh my God, I can't talk. These are my top tips for ladies who have never ever been in a gym, who are complete gym beginners, who have no idea what they are doing and want to grow their glutes. Take it day by day, enjoy the process, don't run before you can walk, and just learn to fall in love with the process. Take inspiration from fitness influencers, from coaches, from people around you, from people in the gym, try them out and go from there. Love you, bye.